And we're back with Washington Unplugged, and the big man is with us, Faizon Love, who is a stand-up comic, an actor. He's in town. Faizon, you're here for the 3rd annual GI Film Festival. Now, I take it this is GI in the sense of military, not gastrointestinal kind of things. I mean, at my age, we never,
No
GI has a different meaning for me. Tell me about this festival and why you're here.
It's a festival celebrating the GI's perspective of film, and I believe there's some GIs that are military men that are putting films together. Like last night, they did one for Gary Sinise. He put a band. He has a band that tours all the USOs.
Yes, I know Gary, and I know he does that.
Yeah, and a GI saw that, and I believe it was a GI, and put a documentary together. I missed last night because I just got in, but it's celebrating that their perspective of film, because Hollywood puts their swing on it. Let's hear from the horse's mouth.
Yeah,
and that's what it is.
And you have your dad was military.
He was a Swabby. He was a Navy guy. He was on a Kitty Hawk. Yeah.
During Vietnam.
Yes. While I was born, he was on the ship.
Now, what have you been up to lately? I know you.
I've been eating, Bob.
Eating.
Can you tell? Since the last time we hung out, we was hanging out. I just finished a film with that Jon Favreau and Vince Vaughn wrote, Universal film called Couples Retreat, and that's coming out. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah. So you started out in stand-up.
Yep.
And now I hear you're going to go back to doing a little stand-up.
I'm going back. What we're trying to do is raise awareness for teachers. So we're going to put this thing called Stand Up for Teachers Aid. So we're going around touring, raising money and awareness, trying to raise the education bar, because our education system in the United States is, we're not, they're beating us, they're kicking our ass around the world.
I could not agree with you more.
So we got to raise that. And, coming from me, I was the worst student. So it's like the class clown.
Next to me.
I know. It's like the class clown coming back to help the teachers of America.
What do you, speaking of comedy, what do you think of Wanda Sykes at the White House Correspondents' Center?
She's crazy. She's always been crazy. She's crazy. I mean, she's got some balls. I mean, I couldn't do it. She's right there in front of the president. I mean, and I was like, wow. But he kind of upstaged her, though.
He was good.
He was good.
No question about that.
Smooth.
He knows how to tell a joke.
Oh,
he's got a great sense of
timing.
timing.
He's been practicing or something. I don't know what he was doing, but yeah, she's funny.
What's the hardest thing about doing stand-up?
Leaving the stage. Some people not knowing when to leave. That's it to me. Not knowing to leave.
Well, how do you?
I gotta go, Bob.
How do you come up with jokes? I mean, do you have to try them out to see if they work, or?
Yeah, you try them out, and things happen to you in life that you just put in your act. It's like, wow, that's funny. And some people think it's funny, and some people don't think it's funny. But
I tell you what always bothers me is sometimes when I'm making a speech, they laugh in the wrong parts. Does that ever happen to you?
That's just you being honest. That's real. That's the best. that's the best comedy. Is like for instance, I remember seeing the movie Brokeback Cowboy, and I thought it was a comedy, and they wanted to kick me out of the theater because I'm laughing so hard at this. And I was like, it's got to be a comedy. And they were like, no, they were serious. And I was like, oh! But I'm thinking, this has got to be a comedy. But,
It happens.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, my point is, with some people see, when you're talking, they see something else.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Kind of. I'm all over the place, Bob.
All right.
I gotta go.
Faizon Love. No. Thanks for being with us, man. Washington Unplugged. We'll be right back.